Hello guys, it's me, Kira. And today I will be reading from you part from Warriors, The Darkest Hour, Aaron Hunter, The Dark. So, keep in mind that these contexts in these books are not mine for the using. Alright? And I take no credit or I have nothing to do with these books whatsoever except reading them and explaining them. Okay. This is Tigerstar's history, Firestar mewed urgently, turning back to Scourge, whatever. It all shows one thing, that he'll do anything for power. If he promised you a share of the forest, don't believe him. He won't give up one paw print, not to you or any cat. Scourge's eyes narrowed. Firestar could see that he was thinking carefully about what he had heard, and hope flared inside him like a tiny flame. Tigerstar told me what he was planning to do with the dogs when he visited me 2 moons ago. The black cat turned his head so that his gaze rested on the leader of ShadowClan. He did not tell me that his plan had failed. None of that matters now, Tigerstar broke in gruffly. We have an agreement with your Scourge. Fight beside me now, and you will have all I've offered you. My clan and I will fight when I choose, Scourge mewed to Firestar. To Firestar, he added, I will think about what you have said. There will be no battle today. Tigerstar's fur bristled with rage, and his tail lashed from side to side. His muscles bunched, and he dropped into the crest. Traitor! He screeched, and leaped on Scourge, with claws extended. Watching with horror, Firestar expected to see the smaller cat torn apart. He knew from the bitter experience the strength in Tigerstar's muscles. But Scourge whipped to one side, avoiding Tigerstar as he landed. And turned to face him. Scourge lashed down with front paws, and the pale leaf bare sun glinted unnaturally on the tips of each claw. Hang on. Oops. One moment. Sorry. Firestar felt his blood run cold. Scourge's claws were reinforced with long, sharpened dog's teeth. With one blow to the shoulder unbalanced Tigerstar, he fell on one side, exposing his belly, and Scourge's vicious claws sank into his throat. Blood welled out as the smaller cat ripped him down to the tail with a single lash. A desperate scream of fury erupted from Tigerstar, then broke off with a ghastly choking sound. His body convulsed, limbs jerking and tail flailing. For a heartbeat, stillness set over him. Firestar knew he was falling into the trance of a leader who loses a life. To wake after a little while restored to strength, the rest of his life intact. But not even StarClan could heal this terrible wound. Scourge stood back and watched coldly as Firestar's body convulsed again. The dark red blood kept on flowing, spreading across the ground in a ceaseless tide. Tigerstar let out another shriek. Firestar wanted to cover his ears so he didn't have to listen anymore, but he was frozen to the spot. Again, the mass's tabby grew still for a heartbeat, but then the wound was so terrible to yield to the healing trance. Another spasm seized Tigerstar's body. His claws torn up a clump of grass in agony, while his screeches turned from fury to terror. He's dying 9 times, Firestar released. Oh, StarClan, no. This was a death he would not have wished on any cat. Okay, so that's all I'm reading. And I'm kind of making a theory on some of the videos I found. Keep in mind that these video subjects are not mine, and will not, I don't know, just, they aren't mine. Simple as that. So, when Scourge was a kitten, he got picked on I haven't read the book, but he got picked on by his brother and sister, I think, Socks and Ruby. I don't know, I haven't read the manga yet, but when he was a kitten, he ran away from home into the forest. He met Thistleclaw, Tiger Paw, then, and Bluefur, which is Blue Star, on a patrol. Bluefur saves his fur and Tiger Paw beats up Scourge. So then Scourge finds an old dog, pokes the dog lost a tooth, and Scourge poked the tooth into its collar, hoping to rip it off, but it just stuck there. So later on, he meets Bone and some other cat. I don't know, Orange Tabby, I believe, and so they ask him to find a dog. Dogs are sometimes stupid, as you know, and turned out this may be false, but growling at Scourge's shadow when he approached. But so he couldn't get a tooth, but he decided to take a different trophy called the fur. And then from then on, every cat feared and respected Scourge, and those who didn't, well, they got killed. And then they went to fear and respect him. But Scourge didn't feel satisfied. At least, not yet. Later on, Tiger Paw, now Tigerstar, and Boulder, who is supposedly exiled from Blood Clan, meet up with Scourge. And Scourge actually recognizes Tigerstar, but Tigerstar doesn't recognize him, probably because his past is Blood Clan. And, sorry for the view. Asks for their help. Scourge seizes out an opportunity, leaves his cats only to trick Tigerstar into killing him. And then on, you guys probably read the books. I'm not going to give any more spoiler alerts, so that's not my theory on it. I might have said that a while ago. That's just based off a video I found, but I do believe it's highly true. And I would like to recommend some warrior channels. Moon Kitty, she does the I spoiled so and so for everyone. And Talini Flower, I think it's called. She's more the explanatory. Like she talks about books and yeah, so I recommend you check out both those channels. And I hope you have a lovely one. And good night.